Please continue to hold, and we'll be with you shortly.
Thank you for holding. How can I be of service to you today?
Yes, I have this recurring charge on my monthly statement, and I can't figure out what it's for.
Well, we'll certainly do our best to help you. What does the charge say on your statement?
Well, it's a $275 charge, and it just says Iraq War.
Yes, ma'am, that is correct. The Iraq War cost the average American family over $16,000 since the war started.
Are you kidding? Well, I never signed up for that.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You don't sign up for the Iraq War charge.
Tell me, have you enjoyed your war so far?
It's a standard charge for all Americans.
Have you gotten a picture of who they are?
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Did some men in a cave knock down your tower?
While you're still in line, can I interest you in our new monthly Iran War charge?
No,
Are you gonna behave or lay next to flowers?
Thanks for calling the United States.
Wake up, sleepyhead. It's after 8, you're late. Get out of bed. Fuck what a spectator said. Scientific dictatorship straight ahead. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. It's after 8, you're late. Get out of bed. This is a bucket of water on your head. You're asleep. You might as well be dead.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Welcome to the Red Pill Show. And now, here's your host and creator for New Alternative Media via podcast.
To another exciting episode of the original Red Pill Show. Today is Two Wiener Tuesday. Oh, yes, it is. Are you ready? I just love Two Wiener, especially on Tuesday. Yummy. December 10th, 2019, this show. It's for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please use at your own risk. Show. It's copyrighted by me, I guess. No part of it can be reused, rebroadcasted in any way, shape, or form without my written consent. Or you can just ask. I don't really care. Share it. Finally, show's opinionated. That's why I do it. The host, especially callers, 815-975-3089. I know it's early. Just wake the fuck up and call in. guests, people that are naughty in this chat room and on the Freedom Revolution Network chat room, where y'all get to get all your asses over there now. You cannot stay in the Facebook chat room, okay? Because it's not going to be here. All this traffic and all this shit has to go to Freedomize Freaks shit. I told myself I wasn't going to do that. Freedom Revolution Network. No more Facebook Live by the end of Friday. So all this has to go to Freedom Revolution Network. Okay. And Melissa, if you could throw the RSS feed in at least this chat room or the other one, I'd appreciate it. Because I'm going to explain what's going on here so people understand. But people that are naughty in the chat room will and are opinionated under no circumstances whatsoever. Should opinions be taken as advice if you are seeking professional advice? We strongly encourage, that's the link, the RSS feed. So if people want to download it, like on Beyond Pod or an RSS podcast downloader, so I don't know, you can throw the one up for this show, you can throw the one up to go to Freedomizer. Damn it. I'm getting pissed at myself. Freedom Revolution Network. I gotta put a post-it right here. What's the big deal? So they can just download it with the link, because that's how I listen to podcasts, at least, is I download them. If they don't get banned or blackballed or whatever, then you got to really hunt them down. But it's so easy to, or the iTunes, the RSS for iTunes too, if we got that. Whatever. So, but people that are in whatever chat room will be opinionated. Man, I need more coffee. I need to learn how to talk. Anybody know how to talk? Don't do a show if you don't know how to talk, especially a live one. Okay, so people will be opinionated in the chat room. Under no circumstances whatsoever should opinions be taken as advice if you are seeking professional advice. We strongly encourage you to hire a licensed and required person in his or her field there, little Tommy. Hey, man. No, that's his name. How you doing? Broadcasting live from the wonderful town of Loveland, Colorado, where I just saw the cops busted someone for burglary running around, allegedly robbery, something. I don't know. Wonderful. What the hell is going on? Well, not much. Just trying to do a show here, and I want to thank Payday Monsanto for my little intro that I threw together on GarageBand about 7-8 years ago. So when I was doing my show somewhere else. So thank you for that. And all the other musicians that let me use their stuff. Let's see. Edge of Paradise. Really, Tim? I need to get my head checked. I know, I'm trying to figure this shit out. Okay, so, all right, so what's going to happen is Forever Still. Jesus Christ. I am going to go get my head checked. I mean, really? I got a lot of crap going on, though. Especially at 6 in the morning, man. You know, I'm going to have to bitch, okay? I really shouldn't bitch, though, because to do boxing at 5 a.m., I have to get up at 4 a.m. And I've been doing that for, give or take, a year. Then it's like, hey, Tim, you want to come on our network and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, Well, most of the slots are taken at night. So why don't we do it in the morning? It's like, sure. Okay, so now I got to get up at 5 a.m. to do this stupid fucking show for you people. And you won't even call in or say anything or whatever. And you're hurting my feelings, man, because I gave up my boxing, at least in the morning. Do it at night now. For you guys, this is a guilt trip. You like it? All right, so let's see. Melissa. Oh, and Melissa's doing the chat. Well, she's not the, what would you call that, moderator? Gatekeeper? To keep people in line, or you shall be cast into the pits of hell forever if you do not behave. On this chat room, in this chat room, whatever, and the one on Freedom Revolution Network. I did it. See, I can be taught. Okay. So, okay, so here's what's going on. I need to explain myself, Lucy. Got a lot of explaining to do. Okay, are you ready? Okay. So, this show, at least this one, see, you have to know a little bit. Probably don't want to, but you need to, so you understand what's happening. Now, as I understand it, excuse me, when you do radio, whatever this is, on the internet, there's all different kinds of platforms, I guess would be the best way to explain it. You can do this. You can go on someone's network, which I am now. This will be the third network I've been on in, I don't know, since 2008. It's fine. I don't think it's bad. But mostly, it's been just me, just little old me, just me, and my soundboard, and all my furry animals. Doing my own podcast. So, I used Spreaker, which Freedom Revolution Network is sitting on using as their platform or system or service or whatever, which I've used, which is really cool. In my opinion, it's the best. I've tried almost all of them, and most of them suck. But Spreaker always was a favorite of mine for a lot of reasons. So, when you use Spreaker or any other provider, you have to use their system. Well, you can also integrate your stuff in there and customize it, I guess is the best way to put it. So the short of it is this, and Melissa does a great job at the IT. Can I call you that? The IT person? Because that's what I would call it. What did they, webmaster? Is that still a term anymore? That's what they used to call them, webmasters. Is that even right anymore? I don't know. But the point is this. Okay. I like using Facebook Live because it's easy, and it's on my Facebook. It's my personal Facebook. I don't really care. And then it is integrated into my show's webpage on Freedom Revolution Network. Sitting on top of Spreaker, pretty much, kind of. To be basic about it. But here's the thing. Okay, if you watch this on here, Facebook Live, there's no way to see what's happening as far as, if you want to call them ratings or traffic or hits or whatever, because you're bypassing that. Because I'm doing this on Facebook Live. So as far as I can tell, I can't do this. But now she's saying, we won't kill your Facebook Live. Just coming up with a new way to have the video on the site and feed out to Facebook, YouTube. And it's going to YouTube too. I'm not a YouTube fan. I don't use it. I don't like it. I've seen too many people. This goes clear back 10 years ago. That ran a different network and they went off on their own and they became very successful. But they used the model that was out there because they didn't know any better. I'm going to sound like an asshole here, but being a successful and then unsuccessful failed business owner that started with nothing and went by gut instinct and some education and blah, 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 blah for 20 years. I used my gut. And going over to YouTube and then the monetization and all these other people didn't seem to be the right answer for me. Because you have all your eggs in one basket and they got you by the balls. And if you become big or whatever, you could get blackballed, canceled, or they can just change the rules because it's their rules. And when they did that and they took a lot of the monetization or changed it, whatever they did, it hurt these YouTubers. And I don't care what they... Oh, well, you don't meet community standards. Yes. Which essentially means we don't agree with you, especially on your political stances. So you can go fuck yourself. You're going to starve. So they mess with their monetization. And that's their income to eat. Hello. See, that's why, perfectly honest here. I'm always going to be honest. I had my reservations of coming on here because these guys, and I'm not saying they would, I'm not saying they wouldn't. I don't know. I don't think they would, but they start messing with me. Well, Tim, blah, 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 and we got to do this and we got to do that. And I'm not doing this for the money. I'm just saying, if that does happen, though, and then you're counting on that, well, we're going to change some things. This Rocky, how you doing? We're going to change some things. You don't like it, go fuck yourself. No. See, if I do this on my own, then I'm perfectly capable of fucking myself, okay? But if somebody else is going to do that, based on whatever, these people that became YouTubers and became very successful and have their own channel got hammered. I saw posts, people begging for money, which I would never do. It's just me. Begging. I can't make it. I can't pay my bills. The monetization thing, blah, 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 blah. And it's really sad because, like I said, although people won't, it's our community standards. It's more along political lines, and I don't want to get into politics. But I can assure you, if I said one thing that went against the community standards on politics, I probably wouldn't be eating. So I'm trying to be very careful on that. So, and I'm saying this because this is stuff that's happening in the background that if you're not a podcaster, if you're not an internet radio host on a stupid show like this or whatever, or you haven't had experience in internet online networks and communities, and you haven't done podcasting, that's what's going on. So, but I've gone and I've made the decision to join Freedom Revolution Network for reasons I don't want to get into. It's irrelevant. It's just my choice to do that. And I'm going to do it for as long as I can. But the point is that I can't really do this Facebook Live stuff, although it will get integrated on the webpage. And see, like Facebook, think of it like an FM AM radio in your car. Okay, you're tuning to find me. Well, you found me on Facebook Live, so that station's going to get the ratings and all the traffic and all the traction for advertisers. Okay, because that's what attracts advertisers. That's really what it's about. And it's not really about money per se, but it is. But it's about income to pay the bills, because I don't even want to guess what the station membership or beyond membership is for Spreaker. I know it's a lot of money. You can do this by yourself on Podbean for like $15 a month. But when you get into a big multi-host, multi-personality, whatever network, it costs more money. But see, you have this tuned to Facebook Live on your radio in your car. That's going to get all the ratings and the traffic and the attention. You need to turn this to Freedom Revolution Network and listen to it there, because that gets the attraction of people that want to spend money to advertise, which is income for the network to sustain. So I don't know if I'll be able to do this on Facebook Live. What's the saying that I can? We won't kill your Facebook Live, just coming up with a new way to have the video on the site and feed, which is done. This is on my page on Freedom Revolution Network. We have a 24-hour 7 live chat that never gets buried, so people can leave questions and talk. Okay. So there's that too. So it's more than meets the eye. Hey, Brian, what's up? Good morning. There's more than meets the eye here, but unfortunately, depending on your perception and opinion, we're still in a capitalistic society, and we need to make money to survive, and business-wise and personally. And this has to go through Freedom Revolution Network. And there's a link in the chat room that Melissa put in. So that's basically what's going on. I think I could still do Facebook Live, but I'm going to try to change the audience from what it's set at to myself, which would be kind of fucking weird. Which means nobody can chat on Facebook Live, I assume, because I close it off to just me. But it should transfer to my show's webpage on Freedom Revolution Network. But then you're going to have to use the chat room there. It's a big pain in the ass. I being a former listener and chat person, but after you get used to it, it's really not a big deal. So, but Facebook and Facebook Live just makes it too easy. What? What did people are saying stuff? So anyway, I had to explain. I hope I explained. Explain it without being too technical. What? You're welcome. Okay, so what's going on? I just needed to explain that because we got to get traffic and people over to Freedom Revolution Network on my page and in the chat room, because it's just sitting there all alone waiting for people. And the chat room is a whole different dimension on its own, because it gets to a point where there's so many people and it's so busy that it takes its own entity. And 9 times out of 10, people are talking in the chat room aren't even talking about what's going on in the show. So it kind of becomes its own conversation and entity, and it's where people can commiserate and talk about stuff, which is cool, but it's not happening. So right now on this and Facebook Live, people are just making 1-2 comments, but then when there's interaction between people in a chat room, then it just goes wherever, which is fine. I don't really care. That's the whole objective of this, is to make you think and make you talk and make you interact with people. So, remember that? Remember when you used to talk to people? And although that's not really talking, but it's texting. But it's more instant messaging now and texting to people, which is a little different. But I think this is like right below picking up the phone and calling somebody. Plus, it's like a CB back in the 70s, and people are old enough to remember that. You sit there and you squawk to people on station, channel, whatever, and you sit and you interact and you have a conversation. It's like, these things back in the day were called CB rooms. They were nicknamed CB rooms on America Online. And there was chat rooms, and you'd get in there and you just talk. It's way back, mid-90s. But now the chat room is the chat room that's integrated or in addition to what's going on in front of you. Anyway, the point is, it's human interaction, something we don't do anymore. So shit's got to change. Hey, Jeff, what's up? So how's Illinois? Are you guys done getting the fucking taxes shoved in your ass? Too bad they didn't tax cheeseburgers. The governor would fucking go bankrupt. Sorry. It's a joke. Get the hell out of there. They're figuring every which way to tax you. Crystal Lake, property taxes allegedly went up 30-something%, right? I know when I was in Algonquin, they went up to $14,000. No, thank you. And then now when you park your car in Chicago, I think, might be Cook County. I didn't read the details, but if you park your car, I think if you park your car in a garage, you're just going to have to pay more now. I don't know. Unfucking believable. What? I'm trying to do a show here. What the hell is wrong with you guys? La, 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 la. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I could do Facebook Live anymore. Melissa says I can, so we'll see. And then if I can, great, because I really like it. It's really simple. It's really easy. Again, it's in my personal, which I really don't care, but the biggest reason why I got back on Facebook and Facebook Live is because of my podcast. So there you go. So whatever. I mean, I can honestly take it or leave it, but it's nice to see people that I've known since I was 7 years old. It's fucking crazy. Okay, so that's enough of that time. This is all going to be a learning curve. Plus, quite honestly, why I do that is I give the number out for you people to get a set of balls and call. Because if you're not going to call in the first half hour, you're not going to. So, 815-975-3089. Otherwise, I'm going to spend the rest of my half of an hour start poking my stuff into stories here. So, I hope I made some type of sense in explaining what's going on. And that's what's going on. So, there you go. Melissa's getting T-shirts made. She says they're really cool. Then I get 25% of the sale of it. I said I'm always going to be honest. I'll buy the first fucking shirt, and I'll wear it. I don't care. But there'll be original Red Pill Show shirts. That'll be cool. That'll be really cool, actually. And they're not cheap. So, I don't know how much they're going to be. But everybody's bought a T-shirt, and you can tell the ones that cost $10 and the ones that cost $30. So, whatever. So, we'll go. Plus, it'll be free advertising for me. I appreciate that. So, anyway, I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't have an agenda. I don't have a strategy. I don't have a plan. The only plan I have is to get my ass out of fucking bed and do this from 6 to 7 or maybe longer down the road or a different time or a different place or a different state or a different country or sitting on the fucking beach with a bunch of hot women running around and a laptop drinking some fucking margaritas, okay? So if I have any agenda, that's what it would be. But it's probably not going to happen. I don't know how you broadcast live from a beach anyway. But I'd figure it out. So that's it. Okay, that's pretty much it. So there you go. Okay, kids? And if people don't start calling me, I don't care what you want to talk about. It doesn't matter. It doesn't... Anything, everything doesn't matter to me. Okay, kids? All right. So now I'm going to go to Drudge Report. DrudgeReport.com. There's Jeff and there's where the fuck is everybody? I'm just gonna start setting up interviews too, but I don't know who's gonna get up at 6 a.m. to talk to me. I wouldn't. Like, what are you, fucking nuts? Really? Couldn't you do a show like at nighttime? Yeah, I guess I could. I don't know. Don't want to, though. I like doing this and getting it out of the way. Plus, I have more energy in the morning when I finally wake up as compared to working all day, working out, and coming home and fucking whatever. It's like, no, I'd rather start it off this way. So I'll figure it out, though. I could just record it and then upload it. I could figure it out. It doesn't matter. I'll figure it out. But I got to get some interviews. So start working on that, too. Okay. Drudge Report. I got the half an hour. What was that? It's a bunch of emails. Oh, Bitcoins. I don't know. Oh, yeah, of course, here we go with all the president's going to get impeached. Whatever. Wow. I don't want to get into this, but you are witnessing the destruction of our system. That's all I'm going to tell you. And no matter how this turns out, the damage is just going to be irreparable. It's just really sad, is what it is. But okay, la la la, and I don't care who our president is. Except maybe if it was Hillary, I'd have a hard time. But regardless, I would always support, not agree, support and defend our president. Because that's what you do. And if you don't like him, then you can vote him out. But this horseshit of throwing him out and impeaching him, compared to the history of other presidents' behavior, it's ridiculous. That's all I'm going to say. Really? Actually, this kid's pretty smart. Teen runaway found camping inside Bed Bath & Beyond. That's pretty smart, actually. Uh-oh, the Russians are pissed. Russia reacts with anger. Sure, I'm angry, asshole. After dropping doping ban from Olympics World Cup. Actually, I watch Russian television, and they're doing a documentary on it already where they're allegedly saying that the drug testing, the drug test could have been tampered with. So, I mean, geez, really? This is crazy. I don't know if I'm going to watch it. I just watch Jesse Ventura and Max Kaiser pretty much on there. La, 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 la. Ask old people for advice. No shit. World's oldest PM says to the youngest. Yeah, but they're not going to listen. Well, what's the point? Oh, great. Vegan influencer eats meat for 30 days, says now she feels healthier. Fuck. Okay, well, there's not too many weird ones there, so or funny for that matter. It's way too serious. So let's go to real weird news and see what's up. Reddit weird, Reddit stupid. Which is the one I usually... Daily Mirror, that's it. Woman left with Dumb and Dumber haircut after trusting her boyfriend to trim fringe. Dumbass. Let your fucking boyfriend cut your hair. What's wrong with you? No, you know what? This Android phone is way too sensitive. Just go to scroll and touch a screen and it opens things. It drives me nuts. No, really? Duck named Dave. Who the fuck names a duck named Dave? Dave's not here, man. Dave has to have his penis removed after being over amorous with ladies. Lady ducks, I would assume. La 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 la. How to Christmas-proof your relationship. Little things all couples should be doing. Well, that doesn't apply to me, so I don't know if I'm going to read that one. Dad takes over daughter's social media as punishment, and he's more popular than her. Jeez. Oh, that's embarrassing. Plane passengers rage. Enough is enough after horses spotted an economy. Fuck did a horse get on a plane? Okay, I don't know. I just thought none of those really. No, I don't want to meet fitness singles. Okay. This is ridiculous. Really? I have to see the sweater, though. I might read this one. Walmart is apologizing for selling sweaters that appear to show Santa with lines of cocaine. The sweater says, let it snow. The sweater says, let it snow. And includes 3 white lines. So what? Really? Please leave Santa alone. He doesn't do coke. He's not a drug addict. He's just a fat-ass motherfucker trying to deliver presents down a chimney. Leave him alone. Drunken raccoon staggers through German Christmas market, passes out. Is that Rocket from what is that? Galaxy the fuck is that? The Marvel movie. That would be funny, actually. Oh my God, Florida again. Florida. I am not moving to Florida. Florida gentleman accused of sex with stuffed animals at Target. Really? A man from Arkansas, shocker, is accused of breaking into his ex-wife's house for a Dr. Pepper. Huh. La 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 la. Oh my God, I am not even reading that one. Ugh, really? No. KFC now selling fried chicken scented fire logs? So the chicken smells like fire logs? Is that right? Nympho duck dick trauma chopped fucked too much. This got to be Dave. Dave made 2 stories. And he lost his penis. I got to read. As dumb as this sounds, and it intrigues me, I have to read this one. And it won't open. Of course it won't. Out of all those, and I picked this one, and it won't work. Open. Two days in a row of technical crap. Why don't they make this stuff work? Chrome. Reddit app? I don't want to do that either. Get the app. Wow, you're really, really making me pissed. Continue. It won't work. There it goes. And of course, somebody calls me. Why log in or sign up to leave a comment? I don't want to leave a comment. I want to read it. Finally, geez, I thought phones and all this shit was supposed to make things easier. All right, off of Reddit Weird, I guess Reddit Weird. KFC now selling fried chicken scented fire logs. Nothing. I can't even imagine. We need a lot of new people in marketing.
I got an idea. I know we sell chicken and Christmas, so we got to capitalize on Christmas because nothing's sacred anymore. Especially now Santa Claus is doing cocaine on the sweaters. So now we got to make fried. How about we make fried chicken?
Really? I got no video on Facebook. It's not my fault. It's still working. I don't know. Give a fuck. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully you can still hear me. Nothing says
sorry. I think we should make fried chicken smell like fire logs for Christmas. How's that sound? Do I get a raise?
Nothing says Christmas quite like the smell of fried chicken. I don't fucking think so. What about Christmas tree pine needles and those cinnamon flowers or whatever, and apple pie and eggnog and all the other Christmas crap things you smell? I don't think of fucking fried chicken for Christmas. Now, if you live down in the South, I could kind of see that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't live down there. But no. I don't smell chicken and go, oh, it reminds me of Christmas. It's like, no. I mean, I'm fucking hungry. That's what it reminds me of. Anyway, nothing says Christmas quite like the smell of fried chicken. If you say so. Holiday shoppers now have the option to bring that smell right into their living rooms. Oh, my God. Oh, what's that smell? Smells like Christmas. Is that chicken? With KFC's limited edition 11 herbs and spices fire log. Okay, you know what? There's just some things that smell good, but I wouldn't want them in my mouth. One of those is a fire log. I've never smelled a fire log in my life and go, you know what? That's some good eating there. We should try to make chicken out of that so I can eat it. I'm sure it tastes really good. Reminds me of Christmas. Where the fuck are these people from? Are these millennials?
Well, I was playing a video game, and I saw there was a fire log in the fire. It reminded me of Christmas. And I was hungry, so I ate some chicken.
Yeah? So you put all that together, and you think people want to eat fucking fried chicken because it smells like a fire log. That's right. Colonel Sanders is better get drug tested. Colonel Sanders is teamed up with Envirolog to bring us Kentucky Fried Chicken scented fire logs for fireplaces everywhere, exclusively at Walmart. Oh, it's great. So you can go there and you can get your Santa Claus sweater with him doing allegedly cocaine.
Okay, honey, I gotta get the sweater here with Santa doing coke, and right over there's the fire logs that smell like fried chicken. Or, no, the chicken smells like, on the way out, can we get some chicken that smells like fire logs? Because it reminds me of Christmas, and I always like eating fire logs.
For a mere $18.99. They've been known to sell out fast, though. You gotta be fucking kidding. So you might have to pick them up from Amazon resellers if they're out of stock. Wait a minute. I got this wrong. It is. It's fire logs that smell like fried chicken. Not the other way around. I thought it was fried chicken. Well, in my defense, at least in my mind, that makes a little more sense, but not much. So you have fire logs that smell like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Okay. For a mere $19. I'll tell you what. I'll just save my chicken drums from fried chicken, from Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I'll put them in the fridge after I eat them in the bucket that you puke in after you eat this shit. And then when you can light a fire, and I'll come over and I'll throw them in the fire, and then there you go. And you can give me $20. How's that sound? $18.99. You can have this fire log. It smells like Kentucky Fried Chicken. They've been known to sell out fast, though. Yeah, I read that. Since selling out last year. Oh, my God. If anybody, say my wife, girlfriend, whatever.
Honey, we got to go to Walmart, and we got to pick up some fire logs that smell like Kentucky Fried Chicken because it's Christmas.
What? Since selling out last year, we've received weekly calls from hopeful fans wanting to get their hands on the 11 Herbs and Spices fire log. You know what? This has to be in Colorado because that makes more sense. So if you're sitting around smoking pot, man,
honey, I got the munchies, and I want to build a fire, so can we go get some fire logs that smell like the Kentucky Fried Chicken, please?
Oh, sure, okay. Can I have a hit, please?
It's gotta be. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. Oh, my God. I got to reread this. Since selling out last year, we received weekly calls from hopeful fans. Hopeful fans. Man, I just hope, God, golly gee, really, I really hope they have those Kentucky Fried Chicken scented fire logs, or my Christmas is just going to suck. Want to get their hands on 11 Herbs and Spices fire log, Envirolog president and founder Ross McCrory said. He's not wrong. See, that's scary. The Woody Wonders sold out within 3 hours last year. If you don't have a fireplace, and that'd be difficult, they still make a great nifty novelty item that could serve as the perfect gag gift for your Christmas list. And that's the end of the story. You've got... Okay, I've heard it all. Really? I have to run out to Walmart and get me a Santa Claus sweater of him doing coke, allegedly, and some fire logs that smell like Kentucky Fried Chicken. You've got to be fucking kidding. What is the world coming to? Why can't we just watch Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, all that other crap, the abominable snowman, did I say that right? Buy presents, say Merry Christmas without pissing people off, see baby Jesus in the manger in a nativity scene, you have some snow on the ground, I think it's Coke. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Spend time with our loved ones and our family. Exchange gifts, but not fire logs smell like Kentucky Fried Chicken. You imagine giving it to somebody and they go, this smells like chicken. Did you give me your dinner by mistake?
No. You know, those things, I stood in line for 3 hours for those things, and they sold out in 3 weeks at Walmart. Thanks a lot. Fuck you. Merry Christmas.
What happened to just... What happened? What's happened? What's happened to Christmas? Where it's all got to be used to tie money to. You know what I can't stand? We got a rant here. I got about 8 minutes. 4 minutes. 8 minutes. What do I got? Whatever. 8 minutes. You know what I can't stand? Is all these holidays and all these marketing people tying all this shit together. I've seen parodies of Christmas songs to sell their crap. And it's like, really? Please, just for the love of God, just leave Christmas alone. Leave it alone. Don't corporatize it and market it and change it into selling shit. I mean, you did that with Thanksgiving already. I've heard more about Black Friday than getting together and spending time with your loved ones and your family and eating a turkey and getting fucking fat and eating pumpkin pie and all that other crap. It's like, oh no, I can't wait till Black Friday and go buy a fucking television that I'm going to throw in the garbage 5 years later. It's going to be outdated. That listens to you anyway. But no, that's not enough. Now we got to fuck with Christmas. Just leave it alone, please. Just leave Santa Claus alone. He can't defend himself, so I'm going to. Just leave his fucking fat ass alone, okay? Doesn't need to work out. He can take pictures with snow in the background. It's not cocaine. You people, get your head out of the gutter. It's fucking Christmas. Oh, no, there's Santa Claus busting his ass for free, making toys all year, lives in the North Pole. Fuck that shit. I'm going to live in Florida if I have Santa Claus, but whatever. Or at least the Bahamas or the Caribbean or whatever. It's the same thing, right? I'm going to live on a beach. I don't fucking care. And my ass ain't going to be white. And we can make toys on the beach, having margaritas. But no, Santa Claus decides to do this in the cold, freezing his fucking ass off, and lighting fires with KFC logs that smell like chicken to stay warm so your little kids can have toys on Christmas morning. But no, look at Santa Claus. Nobody's safe anymore. Nobody's safe. Are we going to impeach him? Well, Santa Claus is his best interest. He's doing coke. That's snow, asshole.
What?
Can we just please leave Christmas alone? Please. Pretty please. Pretty. Not for me. For the kids. We're just destroying everything, really.
You can't wear that sweater. It looks like it's got cocaine on it.
it me? Is it me? Just tell me, Tim, you're fucked up. It's you. You're being ridiculous. Santa Claus is an out-of-shape fucking old man asshole that lives with a bunch of elves and his wife in the North Pole. Okay. I'll share this and that's it. On a good note. So, when things were quote-unquote normal in my family life, and this is great. I'll end it on this. I'll end it on a positive note. Don't forget I'm being sarcastic and I'm just being parodies, okay? But there is some underlying truth to that stuff. Anyway, so when my granddaughter, I don't know, she had to be like 8 or 9 or whatever. Let's see, it's been 4 or 5 years. I haven't seen her in 5 years, so she's 13. She had to be about 8. And her and my other granddaughter and my daughter and my wife at the time were walking into Target. And my granddaughter, Mia, is being a pain in the ass. She's not behaving. And I had this app on my phone that if you open it, it says on the caller ID, incoming call Santa Claus. So she was out of control. So I made the phone ring with Santa Claus, and I go, look, Mia, look, Santa Claus is calling. She just looked, and her mouth dropped, and I said, hey, Santa, what's going on? Oh, whatever, and she couldn't hear nothing. She's like, that's not Santa Claus. I go, really? She just looked at me. And I go, oh, hey, Santa. We're just out here shopping, but Mia's not behaving herself, and I don't know, you might want to think twice about what you're bringing her. I was like, oh, my God. And you should have just seen her face. And she's like, she's smart as hell. That's not Santa Claus.
That's not Santa Claus.
Okay, whatever you say. That's funnier shit. So, some people, here you go. Well, that's just mental whatever, your kid. No, not really. It's a fucking joke. And it's a lot better than playing along with them, than telling them Santa doesn't exist or whatever. But how many times have we said to our kids, you know what, Christmas is coming, you better behave. Or where's your list to send to Santa Claus? Or have Santa Claus call you on the phone and do that. I thought it was funny. It made my day. It's like, I just love messing with my grandkids, and my kids for that matter, when they're growing up, in that app. I don't even know if it's still on here. Maybe it is. Let me check really quick. So if you just want to, I don't know, have a laugh, don't use it like all the time, like some mental torture thing. I think I did it once. Santa Claus, let's see. Santa Claus call. There you go. Fake Santa Claus voicemail. There you go. A call from Santa Claus. So they're on there. They even got video ones now. Jeez. Oh, man. So, I don't even know if that's worse or not. But for God's sake, don't torture the fucking kid. It's just like, hey, you're not behaving, and your phone rings. Hey, Santa, what's up? Here, look, Mia, it's Santa. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Whatever. All right, so that's it. 59 minutes. I got to go. I don't know. People are telling me video dropped out. I don't really care if it did. If it didn't, whatever. I know Spreaker's still on because I see it. So, anyway, thank you for listening to me. Share the show. You're going to have to go to Freedomizer, damn it. Freedom Revolution Network. I am putting a sign right there next to that camera, so don't do that anymore. Freedom Revolution Network. And check out the show. Share the show. And let's just have some fun. We'll be serious sometimes, and sometimes we won't. So thank you for listening to me. Have a great day. You have been listening to the original Red Pill Show.